What do you think
She's a beast.
What do you think her ceiling
And
is?
you see, the way she fights is the same way she trains.
Yeah.
Like, she has that aggressiveness, like, I don't give a crap, you know, I'm gonna go as hard as I can and push. But then you see her, like, you're done training, you shake hands, high five, and then she's like, yeah, you know, totally cool, you know, like, what, you know, relax, what's going on. And I love to see someone so young with that amount of intensity.
It's a business, and I understand why they push Paige. She's beautiful, she's marketable. I mean, she's only 21 years old, she's doing great for her age. I'm 32. I've been like working my whole life to be where I am, and she's already there. So she have everything in front of her. If I would have to put money and invest on somebody, I would take this girl. She's 21 years old, beautiful, she expresses herself well. So why don't the other girls use her as an example?
If anything, it just takes a little bit of the pressure off me with media and stuff like that. I have the kind of quiet personality type where I do enjoy the media to a certain extent, but I don't completely revel in it. You know, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming for me. So for her personality type, if she enjoys it and she gets a kick out doing all the media stuff, and that's her thing, that's fine.
Any support that women can get in a sport, and especially MMA, like that, you can't beat that. That's awesome. You know, it's something that we need, and you know, keep pushing them forward. All the girls, just like, you know, show them what we're made of. You know, it doesn't matter your age. You know, I'm here to prove that.
Why isn't she deserving? You know what I mean? Yes, it would be great to see every champion and every title contender and every athlete being a Reebok sponsored athlete as their primary sponsor. Of course you want that if that's where the money's coming from, and a company who's been behind so many sports.
If anything, it's taking a little bit of pressure off me and then giving me an opportunity to just kind of hang out in the background and just fight, which is what I want to do. You know, I started in this sport before there was a UFC women's division, before any of that kind of stuff. I started in the sport because I love the sport genuinely, not because I wanted to be famous or on the cover of magazines or anything like that.
She's coming with a lot of pressure at the level she is. You know, sometimes if you skip some stuff, it's gonna play against you. Ronda did awesome. I thought Ronda would crash at a certain point because it was so much. She went so fast, but she did great. So everybody's different.
It's really great to see, because I feel like, okay, it all came down at once. There was like tons of women's fight when we first kind of joined up, and the UFC kind of signed us, and then a little bit of a lull. You know, there was for a while a few cards, and then we didn't see. Yeah, we're like, and now it's kind of blown back up again, and we're getting a lot more attention, a lot more, you know, push in the media, and a lot more. Well, you know, with the Reebok deal and for advertisements and that. So it's great to see, you know, everything's going to come in highs and lows, but to see how much we've grown in the sport, and, you know, hopefully they'll add more weight divisions in the future.
I mean, I think from what I've seen, Paige seems great. She has a great personality, and she had a lot of pressure on her in her last fight, and she performed beautifully. I mean, it was kind of like youthful ignorance in some of it. It almost seemed like she didn't know or didn't care that she was in a somewhat precarious position. She was just going to keep going, and she just, I mean, she mentally broke Felice early on in that fight, and just the pace she pushed. And I mean, the fact that she said she was crying before the fight was even over, you can tell, like, she's so genuine in her emotions that I think, how can you fault her, or how can you be upset? You know, you stamp your feet and say, well, I want the Reebok deal. Yeah, okay, but you don't have it. You know, she has it, and I don't think you can say she doesn't necessarily deserve it.